So my next question, after he described this trap that we created for ourselves, how we came into the world, forgot how we got here, and now we're just trying to adjust. My next question, of course, I even love the way I worded it. Please tell me clearly the way out of this trap. You know, none of your double talk, Holy Spirit. Let's just be straightforward and clear. How the hell do I get out of this trap? That was my question. Jasmine, please excuse my swearing. How the heck, or as Jasmine likes me to say, how the H-E double hockey sticks do we get out of this trap? Okay, so here's the answer. The Son of God must forget all that he has imagined for himself by ceasing to imagine further. I'm going to read that sentence again. The Son of God must forget all that he has imagined for himself by ceasing to imagine further. He must rest his mind and let all thoughts of imagination go. For now, his thoughts of imagination are based on imagination and forgetfulness, so he knows not what he imagines or why. He does not even know that he imagines, for he has completely forgotten who he is, and he believes himself to be someone else, a victim instead of a creator. So really what I understood in this paragraph was, of course, this entire experience was created through imagination. But because of the doors that closed behind us as we went further and further into the experience, we totally forgot that it was imagination and believed, of course, that it's real. So what he's saying now is I'm totally caught up in what I believe is a reality. So that if I go to the supermarket and the cashier is extremely rude with me, and of course I have a belief that you should always treat your customers with respect, and she's being very rude with me, I get very angry, I'm hating her, then she's hating me more, and it's going back and forth, and I don't even have a clue that this whole thing is imagining. And what's really happening is I'm getting caught up in this little cyclone that she and I are creating together, is we are imagining more. We are putting our energy together into additional creation of illusion. We're keeping ourselves within our own trap through the believing and the participating, which is actually only imagining. I'm going to read this paragraph again. The Son of God must forget all that he has imagined for himself by ceasing to imagine further. He must rest his mind and let all thoughts of imagination go. For now, his thoughts of imagination are based on imagination and forgetfulness. So he knows not what he imagines or why. He does not even know that he imagines, for he has completely forgotten who he is, and he believes himself to be someone else, a victim instead of a creator. And then Holy Spirit continues. A creator who has forgotten he is a creator cannot create. He can only dream. But he can be awakened from his dream if he recognizes he no longer wants the dream and ceases the dreaming for himself. Again, I'm going to read that sentence one more time. He can be awakened from his dream if he recognizes he no longer wants the dream and ceases the dreaming for himself. So what's really important is that sentence is that in order to awaken, Holy Spirit is saying we have to stop participating. As long as we continue to participate in the dream, we continue to dream. In order to awaken, we have to stop participating. So if I go to the store and the cashier is extremely rude with me, I need to stop right then. I need to look at what is coming up in my mind, and I need to realize this is dreaming. This is imagination. This is believing the untrue is true. And I need to be willing to look at my thoughts without continuing to believe them, without participating. Even if that cashier stands there and cusses me out, swears at me up and down, I need to be willing to rest the mind and breathe and not participate, because I want to wake up more than I want to participate in dreaming. So again, Holy Spirit says, he can be awakened from his dream if he recognizes he no longer wants the dream and ceases the dreaming for himself. When he stops the activity of dreaming, he is no longer producing the dream. Then, one who is with him and remembers all that has happened can complete the dream for him. But this one completes the dream by bringing it back to its beginning, so that the door that seemed to be closed can be found and opened again. And of course, what he's talking about here is as we stop the thinking mind. Steve, I'll let you talk in just a second, okay? As we stop the thinking mind, as we rest the thinking mind, that's when the clarity that we know of as the Holy Spirit can come into the mind. Again, we have to create that crack. The bigger the crack, the better the clarity. So the better we rest the mind, the more we're going to learn from the Holy Spirit. The dream continues as we know, but the dream begins to continue as a road out of the dream, as we begin to listen to clarity from the Holy Spirit and follow the guidance of the Holy Spirit. And this, of course, is the part of our mind that has not forgotten anything. So we're really following the part of our mind that remembers back out of the dream.